Is this thing on? Welcome back to the podcast. And we're going to be talking about what to do in the event that, things are just being said about you that you're not too fond of. And obviously, this is something that most people go through. So we thought that it would be helpful if we came on here and shared our past experiences. Oh, and we're also coloring today.
Yeah. So let's say I'm someone who gets in a lot of drama. Would you say that? Do you think I get into a lot of drama?
Yep.
Do you think I purposely try to do it?
Sometimes.
I think so. This girl that I've haven't had good vibes with, let's just say, over the past 4 years, she recently got Instagram.
Mm-hmm.
And so one of her things was I'll tell you the worst time in middle school or whatever, something like that. Someone sends it to me and was oh girl, you got mentioned. And so I look into it and it was I wake up and it was talking about her day, whatever, her day in hell. It's oh, and also, by the way, I just got hit by a guitar on the head by this girl.
That was in 5th grade.
Which was in 5th grade, by the way. And also,
we're in high school.
Yes, I did do that. Yes. Am I ashamed of it? Yes.
Wait, say what happened.
And I it had been months that she would and we were best friends, by the way, and in months that she'd just been ignoring me and just been rude and saying all this crap about me and just honestly trying to be a this sounds weird, but honestly trying to be a bully. Okay. One day we were in music class and this person was kicking my butt and I went to raise my hand and this person took my hand down, so I raised it up again and they raised their hand up. And they kept on kicking me and just saying snarky comments bro, you can't do this guitar playing sounds shit because we were playing guitar. All this stuff. So finally, I take my guitar and I stand up and I go, shut up! And I just bonk them on the head. The guitar didn't break. And then my music teacher turns on. If I would have done it and not screamed, she wouldn't have known because she was writing on the whiteboard. So I should have done that, theoretically. But
she shouldn't do it at all.
Beatrice.
But if you're going to do it, be careful.
Right. Beatrice, goes straight to the principal's office right now. This teacher I was really fond of. I liked this teacher. And so I was horrified. I've never been to the office before. So I get down there. Office lady is hey, Beatrice, what's up? I get down there and I start crying. And my music teacher comes right down past me with this person. And she sits them down outside the office and she's okay, where's the principal? I need to talk to him right now. I regret the haunting it has led me.
That's the lore.
So they post on their Instagram, they're oh, when you get hit by a girl in music class on the guitar for nothing and she was a big bully and all this stuff. I was trying to be the bigger person here because one, I don't have Instagram. And so this person sent it to me, so I was watching it on a link, but I don't actually have the app Instagram. But I was you know what, I'm gonna be the bigger person since past issues with drama I haven't, and I'm just gonna ignore it. And this is my way to vent about it. I'm gonna vent to you guys. What I'm trying to tell people is honestly, being little drama is possible. There will be some instances where you are the rumor. And if the rumor is spreading, one, you don't
want to deny the rumor, but you also don't want to accept the rumor. Okay, Molly, make up a rumor about me right now. Beatrice hit someone on the head with a guitar. And I'm going to own it. I'm going to be you know what? I did do that, and I'm really sorry about that. But if you have a problem with me, instead of going around talking around the whole school, you can come talk to me.
But also, you don't want to make a big deal about it. If you're rumor, great. Do that for you, boo. Do not make a big deal. Speak to that person privately that you know started the rumor. If you don't know who started the rumor,
I'm going to have to edit that out because you're saying do not make a big deal when you just talked about how you hit someone on the head because they were kicking you. Yeah.
When rumors are being spread, try not to make a big deal out of it. But I know some things just slip out of our hands onto people's heads. Yeah.
Is that all you had to say?
Yeah. Yeah, that's all I have to say.
I know there's definitely been some rumors about me.
Like, people like and don't like you, but there's no, like, you know what I mean?
I guess, yeah, when people don't like me, they'll never tell me because no one's just gonna go, oh, I don't like you. And if anyone does, they normally don't have a speech prepared as to why.
Right. And if you don't like someone, have a reason. Like, be a person who has a reason. Let's move on to dating disasters. I have a boyfriend right now. He's really sweet. His name is Tristan.
Future who texted you?
Anna. I've had a couple boyfriends before this one, but I wouldn't say they were real. I had a boyfriend, and we liked each other in 5th grade. Something happened at a dance, and then rumors were spread about like how I kissed him, but I did not kiss him. So we're at a dance on our school trip. I was wearing a cute little yellow sundress. So I went over to his friends and we're all like hanging out. I leaned to him to whisper something to him, and everyone goes, "Oh my god, Beatrice just kissed him." After the dance, we're all getting into bed. We're staying in like a hostel, so his room is upstairs, my room is downstairs.
What's a hostel?
Hostel is like where like there's a bunch of bunk beds in each room, and it's a really cheap way of traveling and staying. But we rented them out. And my chaperone comes in, and she was my teacher's daughter. I felt more comfortable telling her stuff than like my teacher. She comes in, and I'm like crying because as we're leaving the dance, everyone is saying, "Oh my gosh, Beatrice, why did you kiss him? Why did you kiss him? Has he been kissing him?" So she comes in and she was like, "Hey guys, like there's some things going around." And I was like, "This is what happened." She was like, "Okay." She was like, "Well, we're gonna get this fixed." The next day I wake up and everyone's like, "Beatrice, oh my gosh, why did you kiss him?" And everyone knows. We're at like breakfast and no one's really talking to me, and so I'm kind of just sitting there by myself.
And that's so strange because in 5th grade, everyone is starting to like people.
Right.
And everyone's starting to, wonder if they want to kiss. Oh, do I want to kiss this person? Do I want to kiss that person?
Right.
And it's such a big deal. But when you kiss someone, allegedly, no one even really saw it.
And I didn't even kiss him.
And you have this person going behind your back saying, oh yeah, I kissed her.
Right.
It's just,
And so
it's strange how it could just ruin your reputation. And it's even weirder that it's such a big deal in 5th grade when you probably already kissed in 1st.
After breakfast, his teacher, he was in a different class. So his teacher calls him over and my teacher calls him over, and they're like, "Hey, like we need to go what happened." And like we had to meet outside and we had to be talking, and I was like, "This is what happened." He was like, "No, it's not. That's not what happened. You're lying." And then my teacher leaves, and his teacher, so I had a female teacher, he had a male teacher. So the male teacher stayed, and he was like, "Listen, I know Beatrice for way longer than you. I believe her. You need to stop spreading rumors, all this stuff." He's like, I'm not, sir. He was. And so basically, he after like that happened, I was like, "I'm going back into breakfast. I really don't want to talk about this." His teacher comes up to me after breakfast, and he's like after we had that whole talk, and he was like, "Listen, like I'm gonna get the counselors involved. I'm gonna get everyone involved. This is not fair." And I start crying because I do like, this was dumb. Why am I getting pulled in? So I run to the bathroom, and then my chaperone comes in and my teacher. I'm like, "Beatrice, it's okay if you don't want like to talk to him. That's fine." And then literally the rest of the 5th grade year, everyone hated me. Everyone who like was friends with him or was in his class, they all hated me. And that led up to the 7th grade. 7th grade, we were dating for like 4 months, and we had been talking and stuff. And then he moved away, and we still had pursued something. We were calling one night, and I was like, "Oh, I'm gonna get changed." So I laid him on my bed, like my phone on the bed, so he couldn't see me. And I went around the other side of my bed, so there was no way that he could see me. And then the next day, I get a text from this girl who was known to spread drama.
She looked out for people. Just because she was interested in knowing people's business, it doesn't mean that she wasn't a kind person.
Right. So at first I didn't know what to do, and then I was like, "No, I have to believe in the best of people." And she was like, "Hey, like, you need to be honest with me." And I was like, "Okay." And she was like, "Did you send to I was so confused. I was like, no. And I was like, okay, like, how did you get this information? She's like, oh, he told it to this guy, who then told it to my best friend, who then told it to me. And our school's pretty small, so things get around fast.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, okay, well, this is not what happened. So I text him, and I'm angry texting him, and I'm like, dude, what the heck? Like, and he was like, no, I never said that. And I was like, I have screenshots right here. Basically, he had no actual evidence of proof. So basically, then he was like, oh, like, I'm sorry, like, I never said that. I was just joking with my friends. Like, I just wanted some attention. And I was like, you can't go around and say that. And so, like, I was like, okay, well, I'm breaking up with you right now. Like, I can't trust you with anything. And this was like 1 a.m. And I'm trying calling him, and he's not answering. He was like, no, I can't bear to look at a sad girl. And I was like, you need to get on the phone right now. We need to talk, because I can't. I was hurt.
I truly don't know what could have compelled him to spread that information. I just think that it takes a lot, like a true force of evil, to ruin someone's reputation like that and just feel the motive to. Even if he wanted to see a picture of you in that state, he has no right to send it to his friends. And if it really was just for him, then why would he go around bragging about it? It just doesn't make any sense to me. And it's just such an awful thing to happen.
And also, like a young age. Like, I was 13. I feel like
It's too young to be
too young
to be taken advantage of, like,
deal with that. And I was like, he had asked me, like, before this incident to send pictures, and I said no. That wasn't my thing. Like, if that's your thing, good for you, but that was not my thing. And I was
gross. He's disgusting.
I was like, no. And then, like, I have so many texts, and, like, it was just me, like, I was, like, bawling. Like, that was the hardest I've ever cried. And then, like, I blocked him, and I, like, lost contact. And then this summer, and basically in October, I started missing him. And so I unblocked him, and I texted him back. I texted him, and I was like, hey, and he was like, what made you text me? And I was like, I don't know, I just really miss you. He wanted again, and I was like, I can't. And, like, I texted my friend, and I was like, what should I do? She was like, just block him right now. And so I did. To all the girls out there, or guys, any person, any human being who has felt either pressured to do it, just be careful.
Things can get leaked.
So be careful. Stay safe on the internet. Sorry, today was kind of deep.
I'm not sorry. I'm glad we talked about it.
I'm really sorry that it's deep. But I hope we brought awareness to people and know that you're not alone.
And I hope now, after you've seen this, you feel more capable of speaking out. And
you know that, like, people have been there. And you know that you have people for you. And yeah.
Okay. Oh, we didn't do quote of the day.
Oh, our quote of the day.
Our quote of the day is, your life is not yours if you always care what other people think. I don't know who it's by. I'm sure someone will tell me in the comments.
It's a fire quote.
Stop caring what people think. If someone's asking you to do stuff, and if you want to do it to impress them, tell them to suck their own balls.
Yeah. Them.
I love you.
We love you.
Thanks. 3, 2, 1. Thanks for watching. Is this thing on? Love you. Bye.
Period.
Period.